So, how does a politician, after his hectic day of campaigning, unwind? Let's find out from Tripura Deputy CM and Finance Minister Jishnu Varma. Hello, sir. Welcome to India Today NE.
Thank you, thank you.
I see you have a lot of stamina after a whole day of campaigning. Now you are playing badminton.
A little nice to take a break.
So, what else you do to take a break apart from playing badminton?
Now the elections, there are hardly any breaks. Since you come, I took a break.
So, you took the break for me. Thank you so much, sir. So, this time will the BJP government get a break or it will continue?
No, why will it break? We'll continue. We are going with the work we have done, and we have done really solid works, and we have made many milestones in the 5 years. So we'll be back.
So, this time 36 or more?
More, naturally more.
And many pollsters are saying that BJP may not cross even 20.
See, regarding pollsters, I've been with BJP very long time. 35 years I've spent with BJP. Pollsters can never predict BJP. I don't know why. Because they are mostly, into statistics and all that. And Modi magic is beyond statistics. So it's very difficult.
So, you are depending on Modi magic.
There is a Modi magic factor, which you have coined, not me. The press itself has coined this word, Modi magic, not us.
So, are you trying to say that Tripura, you had to change your chief minister also, though the deputy CM remained constant? So, do you think that the state unit of BJP, it's depending on the Modi's popularity, Prime Minister Modi's popularity, rather than the performance or the credibility of the local leaders?
No, that's not true. You said deputy chief minister remains constant. In algebra, some things remain constant. Then only you can get equations done. So what happens, changing of chief minister was not something very great. We do it for strategy reasons, nothing else. And as I said, the state government has set many milestones in governments and in politics and many things. So the milestones are there of state government, plus the Modi magic is there, Modiji's image is there. Both put together makes a very, very difficult for any other opponent to win.
But sir, if it was all right, then if you had achieved so many milestones, why did you have to change the CM?
I told you it is changed for strategic reasons. It's not that, we have to change the CM so for something very great.
What's that strategy, sir?
So the strategy cannot be discussed with press. That's just too much, How can your press ask what is your strategy? Then there is no strategy at all.
So this time, after the elections are over, and if BJP comes back to power, may we see another change, or this CM Manik Saha will continue?
So this is not for me to prophesize that way. I am a politician, not a fortune teller. That the central leadership will see, decide what they'll do, and then they'll take a decision.
Why I ask this question? Because there is a buzz in the local press and among some people that you are also one of the CM aspirants.
Well, I never aspire for anything. The press is always buzzing, meaningfully, unmeaningfully. They are like, buzzing like, honeybees all the time without gathering any honey whatsoever. So the buzzing thing is not done in BJP. At the time when we cross the bridge of the election, we will come and we'll talk about it then.
Is it so that you were ignored last time when the CM change happened because you come from a tribal background?
No. I don't think that is true. There must be some other considerations also. So all the considerations taken together may have gone to this choice. I am not privy to those, confidential material that the central leadership decides.
Talking about buzz, there is another buzz, sir. The Congress and CPIM alliance. And many are saying that because of this alliance, the BJP may be cornered, may lose out. So are you scared or you are confident?
Why should I be scared? Or why should a party like BJP be scared? And I don't think this is a complete non-starter, what they're doing. They have done the same test in West Bengal, where both the CPM and Congress ruled almost for equal time in West Bengal. Of course, the CPM ruled for 35 years or 33 years, unbroken. And and 295 MLAs. They couldn't get a single seat. Here it is only 60. What will they get?
But still, the last time, if we look at the CPIM vote share, it was just 2% below the BJP vote share. And if we add Congress to that, and if there is an alliance, pre-poll alliance, that may actually damage BJP's equation. If all non-BJP votes get consolidated under one umbrella, then that may actually help the alliance.
See, last time we fought as an opposition party. And this time we are fighting as the
Party in power.
power. So the difference of vote shares and percentages, percentiles that you speak of. This time I told you we have done very good work. So equating the opposition, what we got, and what we got as the government, where there is no anti-incumbency. In some factors there is pro-incumbency, like Kisan Sanman Nidhi, 2 lakhs, about 3 lakh houses, urban and rural, giving water to people, solar light to people. So on many factors there is also pro-incumbency. So equating the other fight, in 18, when we were just budding here at that time, and now we have settled, that is a different thing altogether.
You made a very significant statement that you are a party in power, so you don't need to be scared. Just a while ago, I had spoken to CPIM leader Sitaram Yechuri ji, and he said that if there is no malpractice in the elections, then the alliance will come back. So there is a fear that BJP may use its money power and muscle power.
That shows that they're going to lose. They're already looking for the exit door, isn't it? If there is no malpractice, if there is this, if there's no muscle power, if there's no money power, have we used muscle power? Have we used money power? So why these buts and ifs? Isn't it? So they're looking for escape route already. Once they lose, they'll say the EVMs are bad, the muscle power, money power, so they've already come up with excuses. We have no excuses, we have in the government. And I did not say that we are not afraid because we are in government. I said we are not afraid because of the good work we have done.
There would be another factor also, but I'll talk about it a little later. You had promised me a cup of coffee after this, so we'll go for the coffee
I'm
first.
camping here. You can come to my camp.
Yes, I would like to see that. Let's see how a politician spends his night during the campaign. So this is the place where Mr. Dev Varma spends his night, rest at night. Very basic facility. You can see a table and a small bed. He keeps his clothes over there. There is a small almirah here. We'll sit somewhere here and we'll do the rest of the discussion and we'll have our coffee. So now the TMC question that we had left over there. TMC is another player here. So many are saying, especially the Congress and CPIM leaders are saying that TMC is actually BJP's B team. It's actually helping BJP so that all non-BJP votes get split between Congress, CPIM alliance and TMC. How do you respond to this?
We don't have any B teams. We only play with A teams. And second thing is that they could have taken TMC also in the alliance, stopping them. Because the Congress and the CPM cannot fight us separately. They have joined together. It's a very opportunistic and very sadistic alliance because hundreds and thousands of people have been killed here by the CPM, Congress workers and all that. And today they have formed an alliance. I think it's a very unfortunate alliance. Alliances do form in the politics. Actually, BJP has shown the way to form alliances during Vajpayee's time. But this kind of alliance is wholly unacceptable, where you have fought each other for so many years, killed each other's workers. The MLA of this place was killed by the CPM people, I'm told. Until now, there is no justice. So these are all things that will come up in elections. We'll go with our work, and they will have to explain to the people why this opportunistic alliance. First, they have to explain to the people why this alliance. Just saying that, democracy is not there. How are they fighting elections? If democracy is not there, how we lost the ADC? Isn't it? So they have to explain to the people why this alliance. And BJP will go with his, head up and say that we have established so many milestones in Tripura in 5 years. We stood by the people at the time of COVID, and the Congress and CPM will have to go with the head down. Now, who's our B team? I told you there is no B team, C team. And in case of Trinamool, it is not new that they have come today. I have been in politics for a long time. In 99 they came from that time onwards. And they come and they put the shutters up of the shop. And then when they don't get a seat, they put the shutter down, go over to Calcutta. They came during the municipality election also, Agartala Municipal Corporation elections, and big halla there was more. No? And they like to make a lot of halla. They occupied a whole hotel, and they distributed what? Footballs, saying like, khela hobe, the ki khela hobe, football khela hobe. After the municipal elections, where we won 51.
Then why your CM, that time CM Biplab Dev sir, it's alleged that he kept the TMC's strategic team, that they took help of IPAC, and they kept all the members under house arrest.
There was no house, that was hyped up by them. But they are, one of those big people, so they hyped it up. There was no house arrest. People were suspicious because we did not see survey teams in Tripura at that time. We never seen a survey team, first time coming. And we won 51 seats. And they went back like footballs. They were sent back like footballs to Calcutta. So there was no question of IPAC winning. IPAC and no IPAC, they lost 51, isn't it? And there was no house arrest as such. They were staying in a hotel and people said, who are you, what are you? Small town, this happens in small town, doesn't happen in metropolitan cities. In small town, a whole group of people start moving in villages. People do get nervous and start asking, who are you, what have you come, why are you asking these questions? So that was the reason. That was hyped up by the press as the house arrest and this, that, because they are into the business of public relations and things like that, IPAC. So they did a good job out of it, trying to tarnish our image. Now, of course, the result did not work. We won 51 out of 51.
You keep talking about your performance, the government's performance. When I was coming to this place, I met many people, and they kept asking about the jobs, that teachers' jobs that were promised and will be regularized. There was a promise last time from BJP, and they all lost the job, 24,000, 10,200 number of teachers who lost their jobs. And they are saying that BJP had promised and now they are not delivering. They backtracked. How would they trust BJP again?
It's not a question of trusting or not trusting. First thing is that the 10,223 was created by CPM. They tried to give jobs through the back door. And the court squashed the jobs. Nothing to do with us. And at the time there was Andolan, and we told them that if we come to power, we'll take a humanitarian view of the whole matter. That was the exact words of the vision document. Isn't it? You can go through the vision document of 18.
But one of your campaigners, now Assam CM, Himanta Biswa Sarma, he said that take this recording and we are promising that we'll give the jobs.
Even his recording, you please see, he spoke in Hindi and he said that we will take a humanitarian view, and according to the constitution, we will try and do something. That was it. Then should we tell them that we'll do nothing?
It is like playing with words now.
Are we going to tell them, we'll do nothing for you, get out? No one does that in politics, and no one does that on humanitarian grounds also. If someone has suffered due to the bad policies and the, bad decisions of the CPM government, we should sympathize with them.
But sir, eventually that happened. They didn't get the jobs.
Let me tell you. We supported them, gave them one extension after the other. Finally, the Supreme Court stepped in. We made an application to the Supreme Court. Please allow us to absorb them into our system. The Supreme Court said certainly not. And 10,223 is a tagline. It is not the figure, by the way. Now, as we say, 7,000, 6,000 people left. So we did accommodate a lot of them. Some of them we could not. And still the doors are open. We have tried to make committees of lawyers to see how we can still accommodate them. Our efforts have not ended till now.
Another big headache for BJP this time, and it's very interesting to ask this question to you, because the headache has been given to BJP by your own nephew, Pradyut Manika Dev Varma. Not many people know that you also come from the royal family of Tripura. why? Means this whole tribal agitation happened, and this Tripura Motha came, and there was discussion with BJP also. You went to Delhi also to meet Union Home Minister. The main issue was not giving a different state, Tripura land. So now he's not aligning with it, and that's actually threatening that BJP may lose the tribal seats. Whereas you are also a tribal leader from the same community, Kokbodo community. How do you see this? Do you feel added pressure on you because you represent the same community in BJP, and your own nephew is actually now is becoming the biggest force against BJP, at least in the tribal areas?
See, these are not headaches. These are political problems do come in sometimes. And we have taken a very consistent stand regarding this, whether in Delhi or Nagartala or locally or centrally. Our stand has been consistent. The ADC must be strengthened. Some more seats must be given to ADC. They are now 28. We want to make it 50. We want to change the name into the Tripura Territorial Council. We want to give them more, departments and some more power. That has been passed by the Tripura cabinet. Now we cannot do the amendment of the constitution in the assembly. That is not possible for us. What we could do, we did. But as far as bifurcating the state, we were against it, we are still against it. And I think he's also not very insistent on it. Because I saw in his manifesto that he has written that, Tripura land / permanent constitutional solution, which we have done in our manifesto.
Are you indicating that Pradyut has come down on his demand for a Tripura land / permanent constitutional solution, which may or may not indicate a separate state? Does that mean that there is a possibility of Tripura Motha, headed by your nephew Pradyut Manika Dev Varma, and BJP coming together post-poll?
See, let us not go on hypothesis. We are hoping to get, or we are quite determined to get, more than 40 seats. So where is the coming together happening, I don't know. Just for the fun sake of it, no one comes together. This is politics and hard politics. And so when we see the results, we talk about it. But now we cannot say, we are saying that we are going to get more than 40 seats. And that's what our stand is, and that's what we have analyzed. So there's no question of coming together or falling apart. That is all it is.
So you're not ruling out also?
How can we rule out anything in politics? I don't know. How can you rule out anything in politics? This is not, a game of ruling out and ruling in things. Circumstances, decide everything, and I'm confident that the BJP will not require any outside help or inside help or whatever help, or a Trinamool B team to win this election.
As a tribal leader, how many seats do you predict in those 20 seats, tribal dominated seats, for BJP?
Well, let Pradyut predict first. He seems to be having a lot of hold, he says. But we are going to get a very...
Most pollsters are saying that Pradyut may get up to 15.
Huh?
Most pollsters are saying that Pradyut may get up to 15.
I thought it was up to 20. Now it's coming down, is it?
No, of the 20 seats, 15.
Oh. First I heard 20 by 20. Then I heard 18. Now it is 15. Let us wait 2 more days.
So they have given numbers. So what's BJP's number?
We don't want to reveal our number because it's going to be quite high. And we don't want it to be revealed now. But
does that indicate some sense of fear or some sense of apprehension?
There's no fear. We don't like to go into predictions and things like that. But I can assure you that much.
You have already predicted 40 seats.
I want to tell you something. Had the BJP not kept its alliance Varma in TTADC elections, the scene would have been different. So it is not something complacent for either Motha also. Out of the 11 seats that we stood in, we fought. We won 10 seats in TTADC, isn't it? And the rest of the seats we gave it to our alliance partner.
Are you blaming the IPFT for your debacle in ADC elections?
We never blame anyone. We don't blame muscle power and money power and all this power. We don't blame anyone. We are a party with a commitment. We had committed that they will find chunk of the seats during the ADC, when we had the alliance in 18. So we kept our commitment, and it was the alliance dharma that should be, adhered to. So there's no question of blaming anyone. I'm just saying that we kept our commitment, and this was the result of the commitment. That is all.
On that note, now that the coffee has arrived, we'll end this interview. Thank you so much, Mr. Deb Varma, for speaking to India Today NE. All the best for your elections on 16th of February.